Hey everybody, this is Lorelia coming to you today. Want to talk to you about something that I'm reading and how it relates to your credit and a quick fix. And so, what do I mean by that? Unfortunately, so many people have asked me, whether through email, through consultation, what does it take? What does it take to increase your credit score? And the sad thing is that most people think that there is a push button system, a magic letter, some fairy dust that you can sprinkle onto your credit report. And what it all boils down to is self-discipline. I'm actually reading this book. This is the book I want to share with you. A book called No Excuses by Brian Tracy. And although the book has nothing to do with credit, has nothing to do with personal finance, there are some chapters from what I've read in the beginning that said that it would touch on it, but it's talking in relation to self-discipline. What does it take? And see, I've always told people that what does it take, the true meaning of what does it take to increase your credit score, no one wants to hear, because unfortunately it's not pretty, it's not fancy, and it's what people really don't want to face. And what it boils down to is learning the law. If you know of anyone who understands how the law works in terms of your credit, how to increase your score, how to get rid of debt collectors, how to deal with debt collectors, how to remove public record items, how to deal with student loan debt. These individuals, whether they'll tell you or not, I'm going to be one who will admit to this to be true. It took discipline to understand how the law works. Like I said, are there people out there that may have watched one or two YouTube videos, applied a strategy, lucked up, and got a high credit score? Yeah, that's possible. But the large majority of the people who are really truly helping people, for myself, for example, yes, I am going to toot my own horn. I do have testimonials, and pictures to show that I have, are people who really practiced the principle of self-discipline. Self-discipline of learning the law. I said a few months ago, I created the Do-It-Yourself Credit Hub. So individuals can understand how the law works. Because I say your credit score is made up of three things. You understanding the law, you understanding how to read your credit report, and you understanding how to apply the law to dispute items on your credit report. Once you have that three-step formula, even if you fall back, financial hardship occurs, and you get a low credit score, you can always bounce back. But unfortunately, some people still fall victim to, I want it quick, I want it fast. And what happens is that when you want it quick and you want it fast, when you do hit a hiccup whereas your credit score will drop, many people don't even know what to do. Like I said, yeah, anyone can luck up, try a few strategies, get a high increase in credit score. But it takes knowledge, understanding, self-discipline to learn the law to help someone else. Because at the end of the day, just because you have been able to do a few tricks to increase your credit score doesn't mean you can help someone else. And that goes to anyone who is at a place where they feel like they're stuck. The only reason why a person feels stuck in terms of their credit is because they will not take the time to practice self-discipline. I have said many times before, many people have reached out to me and they'll say, oh, I was working with this person. And I recently had this to happen about 2 weeks ago. The gentleman told me he was working with a particular person, someone that I know, someone that I respect, know him very well. First thing I said, stop right there. One thing that I know is that the training that you have gotten from that person is superb. And so I say that a lot of times, many people don't give themselves time to understand the law and to be able to apply the law to their situation because they're so focused on the quick hit. That's what it boils down to. You're so focused on the sad thing is now, as opposed to when I started in 1999, no social media, still dial-up internet, no YouTube. You had to read a book. You had to read a book. You had to try strategies, or you either went to a credit repair professional. Those were your choices. Those were your choices. Now, someone can watch this video and right on the side, there's 10 other videos of people who are talking about credit. And what happens is that people get in what I call information overload. And they don't know what is truth, what is real, who's getting real results, who's really helping people. And so what happens is they bounce around, and they do not practice the skill set of self-discipline. Like I said, you don't have to listen to me. You find someone who your message resonates with. I know I am not everybody's cup of tea. I know that. But find someone that you feel like you relate to. Decide to commit to study. Don't look for no quick fix. Don't think, okay, in 30 days, I'm gonna pay a little. I'm just gonna pay just a little, just enough that I won't get into a financial hardship, but I just want an abundance of information to just zap into my head, and I want a person to pour into me and show me what to do. Don't expect that. That's wishful thinking. It's unrealistic thinking. So that's my message to you today. There's no shortcuts. It's all boils down to self-discipline. Okay, this is Lorelia. I'm signing off. If you're someone who's serious, Do-It-Yourself Credit Hub. The plans have changed because my focus is primarily on those who are serious. But for $97, you can still have access to material. You will not get any live training with that, but you will get access to material. And those who are committed, those who are saying, you know what, I'm going to commit myself to 3 or 4 months, that would be at the premier level. So once again, this is Lorelia signing off. Don't forget to go to www.diycredithub.com. Bye-bye.